Hi, I'm Mrs. Keating, and I'm hoping to spend a minute or two to talk to you about DE, World History and Geography 2. So, what is World History 2 or World 2? And what is DE? DE means dual enrollment, which means when you take this class, you will be a student at Chantilly High School and you will be a student at NOVA, Northern Virginia Community College. So, students who take this class when they're done will receive 6 NOVA credits. So those are, so it's the equivalent of 2 history classes at NOVA. Now, under state law, those history credits will transfer to any public institution in the state of Virginia. So, for example, James Madison, Virginia Tech, etc. So, a couple requirements to remember: any student who decides to take DE World 2 must have a 3.25 GPA as a sophomore. That's something that is not required in the junior level, but at the sophomore level it is. So, why DE? Well, I will tell you, DE, one of the things because it is a NOVA class, you will be taking the same requirements as students at NOVA. So I'm considered an instructor at NOVA. So what ends up happening is my syllabus gets approved by NOVA and by Chantilly High School, and I will follow NOVA policies. Also, in a DE class, students will have access to, for example, the NOVA library. So you won't just have to use, you won't just have to you'll have an unlimited database source, because you'll be able to use sources from Chantilly Library and from NOVA's library. Why take DE? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's a rigorous and challenging course. This is not a course that is going to dump lots of homework on you to be rigorous and challenging, but it is going to be rigorous and challenging because you are going to get a depth of understanding of history from this class. And I'm going to be challenging you, or your DE teacher will be challenging you to think in new and interesting ways, to really look at the world and see how we came about. One of the pieces we'll be using a lot of is World History Project to give us some really world views of history. What is the advantage of studying history? We look at history to understand, to grasp how the world is today. History helps us understand how events in the past made things in the world the way they are today. And that is something that you can take. And another benefit of studying history, and I would say this DE class too, is we look at how things change. Things change. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. We're facing challenges in this world, and we're being asked, technology is changing every day. How do we deal with that? How can we look to history to help us? So I hope you will think about taking dual enrollment world history. There are advantages to it. Like I said, it's a rigorous class, it's a challenging class, and it does give you credit towards college. So hope to see you in DE.